Hi everyone, welcome to a new term at SLCC. This video is meant to help you prep your class and make sure that you've got all of the up-to-date ePortfolio information. So the first thing I'll show is how to import the new ePortfolio pages that we've created. And then the second thing we'll look at is a new ePortfolio referral feature that we've set up in My Success. And this will allow you to send students who need support to us, and then we'll pick it up and then reach out to them and make the contact. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So the first step is to add the ePortfolio support pages from the Commons in Canvas. So what you'll do is just click on Import from Commons from inside your class. And then you'll want to go ahead and filter down to Salt Lake Community College resources only. Not the approved resources, but just Salt Lake Community College resources down at the bottom. And then go ahead and type in ePortfolio. Now you'll see there's only 3 ePortfolio resources here, and I'm going to recommend that you add both of them to your classes. So this first one is the ePortfolio signature assignment help page that we have revised. Now this gives students the gen ed statement, but it's embedded in your class instead of just typed in. And this means that if there are any updates, like a link to a website changes or the wording of the gen ed statement changes, we can make that update on our end and it'll automatically populate in your class so that you no longer have to worry about it. So here we've got these updated links. If anything were to change, we could easily fix that, and then your students would get that fix right away. Then it's got a section on preparing to complete your signature assignment that provides instructions to help students out. It's just some guidance for the students that can help them walk through the class. So when you're ready, you'll go ahead and click the import button. If you want to save this for future terms, we will continue to update this every term. So you can go ahead and click that add to favorites button and it'll save it for you. So you're going to choose the classes once you select import. And I'm just adding it to one course for now, but you can pick as many courses as you want to and then click that button, import into course. So now we're going to go back and also add in this ePortfolio workshops, tuition waivers, and monthly awards. Now this is really valuable because this gives students access to resources in ePortfolio as well as opportunities to earn tuition waivers and book waivers. So go ahead and add that one to your favorites as well if you'd like, and then import it into the course that you're adding it to. And then you can go back to your classes and set them up. So we will go ahead and head over to the course that we just added these to. And I've already moved them in my course, but I'm still going to show you how to do that just in case you need that help. So click on modules. And then when you're in the module that you want to add the information to, you can just click on this plus symbol here. And these are pages in Canvas. So you're going to choose pages and then just scroll down to the alphabetical entry of ePortfolio. So here we see all of the ePortfolio options. Once you select the one you want, you just click that add item button and it'll import it into your course. I want to show you quickly what these look like in the classroom just so that you can get a sense of how your students will experience it. So from the student view, they've got the overview with the gen ed statement. And then they have these drop downs to help them depending on what level they're at with ePortfolio. If they've never created a portfolio before, they're going to click on this first one. And it has images to help walk them through the steps to set up that ePortfolio. If they already have an ePortfolio and they just need to update the course page for your class, they would use this second option. And again, it's slightly different instructions that just help them get through those steps and then make sure that they correctly submit the assignment for the class. And then the final option is to add a new page. Say they're taking 2 courses in the same designation, they would use this option. And then we've got that overview of reflective writing and what to include in the ePortfolio. This next page offers a continuously updated list of information for students about workshops, tuition waivers, and monthly awards. So we're using a tool called SMORE that we have embedded into the page. And this allows students to see, okay, so when are the events where I could possibly learn how to create an ePortfolio, how to add an assignment. This gets updated weekly with new information that your students will be able to see, as well as important contact information if they need to get in touch with us or access the website. This next one looks at the Engaged Learning Scholarship waivers and provides information about how they can apply to get a tuition waiver and participate in the Engaged Learning Celebration. And then this final one, we're really excited to share. We have just received approval to offer book waivers to students. And so every single month, one student will be eligible for a book waiver. And so we've given different prompts to motivate students. September, they'll focus on the welcome page. October, setting up that goals and outcomes page. November, talking about learning outside of class. And then December, we'll really focus on the reflection. So every month, a new link will be available, and students will have an opportunity to submit their portfolios to win either a portfolio swag or the book waiver. So if you want to embed this in your class, it just makes sure that all of your students know about it and have the opportunity to participate in that. All right, we'll hop out of the student view, and now I want to show you the next thing, which is the ePortfolio referral. So if you access My Success from inside of your class, you have the ability to refer students for ePortfolio support. So every page is going to look different based on what you have access to. And right next to the home page, you'll click on the hamburger menu and choose students. This is going to bring up a list of your students based on the courses. And then if you have students that you need to refer to us, you can just pick those students. You can pick all students if you want to send them all over, or you can select certain ones. Then you'll go up to the second button, referral, and you'll see all these different options for referrals. If you scroll down, you'll see ePortfolio help and assistance around the middle. You can choose which class you're referring them for. And then it'll automatically come to us. If you want to tell us something like these students need help creating an ePortfolio, or they're having a hard time logging in and accessing the ePortfolio, whatever the issue is, you can send them our way, give us a comment to help us understand, or you can leave it blank and just hit that save button and we'll get the referral. So a couple of new options. We hope that you really enjoy the resources that we have available to you, and have a wonderful day and happy term prep. You can reach out to us if you need any support. Take care.